Hi there everyone, and of course Happy New Year for those watching it on New Year's Day. This is our first Run January video to help you guys taking part in our Run January Challenge event. The challenge is pretty simple. We're here over the course of January to provide you with daily training, hints, tips and some motivational stories. The odd terrible joke naturally thrown in as part of it. And to get you towards a challenge at the end of January, and that can be anything from 5k to a marathon, and you can walk, jog or run those challenges. The event is simply free. It's simply something for us to do with you guys to help get 2021 off on the right or left foot and get it off to a good start, get yourself towards your running goals, have a bit of a laugh along the way. If you wish to, you can also fundraise or donate towards our charity partner, where we're working with Doncaster and Bassetlaw Teaching Hospital Trust to help raise some funds for the incredible work those guys do. We'll also have lots of their staff joining us as part of this event, because having a healthier community is only going to help us through having a great 2021. So you can still sign up for Run January. In fact, you can sign up at any point throughout the whole month of January. And while the event is free, we are encouraging you to join us and to sign up, because that means you can join the training community, you can sit on the leaderboard, and for those more competitive of you, when it gets to the end of the month, you can measure your times and challenges against other people, and you can see what training others are up to and hopefully join that kind of community to get you going. Don't worry if you never ran before, and don't worry if you run every day. The event and the training tips are universal, and we're trying to help as many people as possible. If there's something specific you want to hear about, please do just comment below, let us know, and we will try and work some kind of advice specific to your requests. So as this is day one, we're going to talk about motivation, key to getting you and getting your feet out of the door for those first walk, jog or runs. So our first tip is think small and break down what you had planned to do for training. What we mean by that is it gets a lot easier to get out the door if you're going to go out for a walk in your running kit. From there, you can always build up to actually running. If you plan to go out and run 3 miles and that's holding you back, just go out and run 1 and then see what happens when you're outside. Once we've got a running kit on, once we're out the door, that tends to be when the magic takes place. So our first tip, think small. So our second tip, get a challenge ahead of you, something to aim towards, not necessarily specific for that day, but actually for the end of the month, which is where things like Run January really help, or other events, where you've got a goal to working towards, and that can help get you motivated and get those feet out the door. Get connected. So what we mean by that, and it is a very difficult time out in the world at the minute to meet up with people and friends and family, we absolutely get that. But there's loads of virtual ways to connect to people. And what we mean by get connected is connect with a running club. You can connect with us, use our social media, chat to other runners. We've got Curly's Athletes Chat, which is a closed group, which you can ask to join, and then you can talk to your fellow runners. Connect up with friends, connect up with family members, get other people involved in the challenge that you're doing, which is great for getting more people into Run January, but great for you because it implies a little bit of camaraderie that sits around the event for you to feel part of the community, to get out there and to get running. Record your runs. For all of those with a phone or your GPS watches, joining something like Strava or Garmin GPS or Training Peaks, something where you're recording and logging your runs can definitely be a motivationer to stop you feeling like you're missing out on runs. For those more competitive or obsessive about numbers, then you can definitely do that in terms of building on your weekly mileage, because you've got a record on it. It's also great for future training to be able to reflect and look back, but we'll cover that one at a later point. Watch a movie. As bizarre as it is, what we're not necessarily asking you to do is watch a 3.5 hour Lord of the Rings special, what we would suggest though is find some motivational clips. A few things that work for us is the 2012 Olympics. It's full of great footage, especially kind of the Mo Farah covering off the 5K, a beautiful thing to watch. Chariots of Fire, another top film, but probably only watch the clip because you may run out of actual time to go running by the time you've finished watching the films. But things like movies, short clips, anything that can cause an inspiration will definitely inspire you to go out and run. Think about the last time you sat down and watched the London Marathon on the telly. There's a good chance you instantly wanted to go out running. So find something motivational and watch it. Our other tip is listen to music. You can do that before you go out. Find some motivational songs which you know get you going. And obviously you can just take that out on your phone or MP3 player or other devices are available to get out there and listen to your music while you run. If it helps, keep doing it. Go somewhere new. This is one of our personal big motivational drivers when we really can't get out to run. Is go somewhere new, go somewhere different, go somewhere that's trail, that's outside, that's adventurous, that's muddy, that's hilly, or something that inspires you to go out running. You can just go somewhere that's pretty nice and flat to run around. Whatever it is, break it up a little bit. When you really can't get yourself going, just go, you know what, today's a treat run day, I'm going to go and run here. Warm up in the house. So, especially as it's getting cold, you know, we're now below the 0 digits on the thermometer, which is never a great place to be. We find that actually by doing some warm-ups in the house first, getting ourselves to a reasonable temperature, we feel a little bit more confident to brace the great outdoors. Plus, we've already got dressed in our running kit, we already look like we're going running. It takes a harder commitment then to take our running kit off and go back to bed. So there's a few tips for us on motivation. Join us tomorrow, we're going to talk a little bit about goals, and of course comment below if there's anything you would like us to cover as part of these videos. We're going to be doing quite a lot, and we're going to break it up between videos and some written things, some photos, pictures, all the rest of it. But we're going to provide you with some daily content to help you improve your running, enjoy running a little bit more, or even get started running. Okay guys, happy running, take care, and speak soon.